everybody. Today I am discussing regarding the the analgesic activity of the supplied drug by hot plate method. Actually, before going to study of that analgesic activity, you have to know what do you mean by analgesic. The analgesic are the agent which reduce the pain, and that pain also known as the algesia. And what is algesia? The algesia is the unpleasant sensation and emotional experience of the actual and potential tissue damage. For evaluating the central as well as the peripheral analgesic, according to your syllabus, we are go through the different type of process. In case of the central analgesic activity, mainly we are using the hot plate as well as the tail apparatus. And in case of the evaluation of the peripheral analgesic activity, we are mainly using the acetic acid induced the rhythmic effect of the mice. So today I will discuss regarding the analgesic activity by the analgesiometer, mainly that is also the Eddy's hot plate we are mainly using. And by using the software XFAM software, mainly we have to perform that one. And you know that the animal paw are very sensitive for the pain, and mainly the analgesic are mainly the agent which are mainly increase the threshold. And when we are applying the analgesic, the central analgesic or the peripheral analgesic, that are mainly increase the threshold. So today you have to know how the analgesic activity performed by the hot plate method, and maybe by applying that software we have to see here. So that is also the Eddy's hot plate, and the plate is heated, and when we have performed the practical, mainly we have to maintain the 55 degrees centigrade plus minus 5 degrees centigrade, and we have to place the animal, rat or mice, on the plate, and after that we have to take the data, whereas when the animal are jumping or they are also give the paw licking, because that is also the symptoms for the pain. Actually, when they are perceive the pain and when that is beyond the threshold, ultimately that are giving that type of jumping or violent activity, or they are also give the paw, they are also go through the paw licking. So that is also the equipment used for, that is also known as the Eddy's hot plate. Next one is, so for the practical purpose, mainly we are using the different type of chemicals like the carrageenone, that are also mainly used for inducing the pain, as well as the radiant heat, that is also we are using through the creating the pain through the tail apparatus, as well as we are also using the cold temperature, that is also responsible for the analgesic or measuring the analgesic activity, as well as we are also using the hot plate for the measuring of the analgesic activity. Next one is, so I already told you analgesic activity will radiant heat projection on the tail, paw or shape skin, cold stimulus applied through a cold plate, then mechanical pressure on tail or paw applied using the clamp, and the chemical stimuli formalin or carrageenone. Okay. And next one is the experiment. So today when we are go through the evaluation of the analgesic activity, mainly central analgesic, we are using the pentazocine or morphine we may also use, So that is also mainly the centrally acting drug that are mainly acting on the opioid receptor. And opioid receptor mainly it is act on the mu receptor as well as the kappa receptor. Mu receptor mainly it is give the partial agonistic activity and weak antagonistic activity on the mu receptor and the moderate agonistic activity on the kappa receptor. And the bioavailability of the pentazocine is 90%, as well as the onset of action is 15 minutes, and it is mainly give the different type of adverse reaction like the confusion, hallucination, rashes, nausea, and it is also excreted through the urine. So what is the procedure for that experiment? Mainly we have to divide the animal into two groups, and each group contains 6 animals. And we have to apply the intraperitoneal injection of the pentazocine 10 mg per kg, and before applying the drug we have to measure the body weight of the animal, as well as we should have to marking the animal, and then we should have to inject calculate the dose of the drug, and according to the dose of the drug we should have to apply the injection intraperitoneally. And in case that is also in case of the test group where we are using the pentazocine, that is also known as the drug treated group. And on the other hand, the other group that is also known as the control group, where we have to use the vehicle. That is also known as the control group or vehicle treated group. So, and we have to maintain the temperature of the, I already told you previously, hot plate is 55 degrees centigrade. And we have to, already after the 1 hour of the injection, we have to place each and every animal to the hot plate. And we have to count the time in which time they are jumping or showing the paw licking activity, and we have to note that time, and then after that we may conclude that what is the difference is going on in between the control group as well as the test group. Next. So we have to perform that one. So that is also the animal and the rat. That is also the intraperitoneal injection. The pentazocine are giving intraperitoneally, and after that I already told you divided the 6 animal in each group, and then we have to perform that one. First one. So already the animal are placed in the hot plate, and we have to take the, you see here, suppose in case of vehicle treated group, that is first one is the tail, then another animal of the vehicle treated group, you see, that is also paw licking, you see, that is also 9. Next one, you see the paw licking, the 10. Next one is, you see, we have to seriously observe the animal. There are also 10. 9. Counting is 9. Okay. So in case of the 6 animal of the vehicle treated group are already completed. After that, we have to go for the drug treated. You see, here is the counting is more than 10, means that is 15. So you have to write the first one is the 15 in the observation table. Then second animal of the drug treated group. That is 40. Then the result of the third animal of the drug treated group is 15. Then we already applied the pentazocine in the drug treated. The drug is the pentazocine, 10 mg per kg. You see the power is going on. So ultimately that is the result is 13. Last one is the drug treated group. Then what is the result? You see, observation table you see. So in case of the vehicle treated group, mice are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In case of vehicle treated group, you have to take the average counting of the vehicle treated group as well as the drug treated group. And after that, you see that if you take the average of these both the vehicle treated and drug treated group, the counting of in case of the drug treated group is much more than the vehicle treated group. Why? Because the pentazocine already give the analgesic activity due to its the action on the receptor mu and kappa receptor. It is also give the analgesic activity, central analgesic activity, by which the pain threshold is increased. So the animals are perceive their pain sensation in late. That's why they are leaking their power in late than the control group. Okay, and mainly then pain are the perceived by the nociceptive receptor, and power is very sensitive for the pain, and so in case of the then you have to write the after completion of the you have to prepare the observation table, and after that you have to write the conclusion. Observation or conclusion. Then in case of the mean of the, or you may write the average mean of the vehicle treated group and the drug treated group is, you may mention the value, and then you write due to the pentazocine or due to the central analgesic activity of pentazocine, the Paw licking activity of the animal in red. So that is, so by which you may also perform that practical. Okay. And any type of problem or any type of question arise, please ask me. Okay. Thank you.